Hey everybody, it's Mindy, and it's Whip and Chat time. What are we going to chat about? I don't know. We'll find out when we get there. Really, I don't know. I have a couple ideas, but other than that, I don't. All right, so first of all, what am I working on? I am working on my Craftably, the red truck. Truck's up here. I haven't gotten to the truck yet. But holy AB, holy AB. I don't know if you can see this, but goodness gracious. I mean, all of this ground down here is snow, and it's AB and it's A. Well, if you watched my live on Saturday, I struggled with the AB in my live. And so for my Whip and Chat, guess what? We're going to do A. Yeah. So I'm making a big evergreen tree here. This is a big evergreen tree going up this way. And it's covered with snow. So again, we're covered with AB. We're not going to worry about the AB today. No, we're not. We're going to do A's. Anyhow, it is stunning, stunning. The ABs are fantastic, and I hope to be able to catch some of the sparkle in that. I was putting things away the other night, and I went to turn off my light pad, and I lifted up the canvas. And when I lifted it up, I was like, holy cow, wow, just wow. It's going to be the most sparkly, oh my goodness. I hope I can catch it on camera and show it to you at some point, because it's fantastic. Just wow. Anyhow, enough about that. Craftably did have their Christmas paintings come out. They had some fantastic things. They still have them if you're interested. Don't forget, I have a code, Mindy15. And they had their 12 Days of Christmas, had all kinds of stuff on sale. I picked up a few things. I have a small order coming to me. So, yeah. Anyhow, that's my friends at Craftably. Love those guys. I think they're doing a great job. Anyhow, so my life. What's been going on? Well, if you didn't catch it, last week, my husband surprised me and said, come on, let's go. We're going. And I said, where are we going? He said, we're going to go see them lights. Because we had talked about going down to the racetrack. It's about an hour, a little bit over an hour from us. Talked about going there and seeing this 5-mile light show. It's 5 miles of lights, you guys. You just drive and drive and drive, and you circle around the racetrack, and yeah, pretty cool. So we went live. That was kind of fun. We had a few people join us live, and I got silly, and I was doing a little singing. If you want to hear me sing, I sing, and yeah, go watch the live. But it was pretty fun, you guys. It was really fun. Spur of the minute, he's just like, come on, tonight's the night I can do this, because he was working late, and since it takes an hour to get there, that night he didn't work late. So he was like, let's just go do this. I'm like, okay. He's the one that suggested going live, by the way, you guys. He said, maybe we can just do it live. And I was like, maybe we can, because, I can go live from my phone. Yeah. So that's what we did. We just did it live, and it was fun. And if you just want some cheer and some Christmas lights, go check out that live. There's tons and tons of lights there. It was very cool. So yeah. Anyhow, we did that. My husband, you guys, you would have to understand my husband. He is like Mr. Busy Beaver. He's got to be doing something like all the time. I don't know what he's going to do when he retires. I honestly don't. I've said it before. The man's going to need a hobby. But, we had my daughter's horses over in the pasture next to us for a while this summer. And he's been over there like cleaning up things, cutting down dead trees, hauling stuff around, just, like it's his own property, really. It's not, but like it's his own. And so he had a big pile of brush that he had kind of pulled out, some wild roses and just all kinds of stuff. And the other day it had rained, and he thought, well, now would be a good time to burn that stuff, because it won't like catch everything else on fire. Everything else is pretty wet. And I'm like, but will the pile burn? And he goes, I can get anything to burn. And he did. You guys, I just was out there letting the chickens and the ducks out, And I looked out in that field and it's smoking. That pile is smoking. He's had stuff burning out there for days now, since the weekend. He did it on Saturday. I think Saturday. Maybe it was Sunday. I don't know. I think it was Sunday, actually, because we had our Zoom meeting for the retreat in June. And yeah, he was out there burning then. That's when he'd started it. Got too many drills here. Hello. You don't belong. Okay. And so he's just kept it going, like for days and days. But that's the kind of stuff he does, you guys. That's the kind of stuff he does. You know, you just let him go. Okay, have fun, honey. Have fun. He's also taken a bug to getting rid of like old motorcycle and snowmobile stuff he's had around for years. Like, you know, he's got bibs and jackets and boots and helmets. He's actually sold 2 helmets. He's sold some gloves and goggles and, you know, just trying to sell some of that stuff that has just been sitting around in bags or out in the shop, just, you know, doing nothing. So he's getting rid of some stuff, making himself a little pocket change, you know. Anyhow, interesting, you know, the ways that people find to cheat and scam just amaze me. I just, it's all over the place. Somebody contacted him and said, hey, I would love this item, but I can't get out of work. I work blah, 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 blah. I will send you a cashier's check. And then once I send you a cashier's check, if you wouldn't mind helping me get it shipped, my shipper will come. And it's like, oh, no. Scam all over that. Scam, right? And who's going to ship a helmet? It was like for a helmet. Really? You need a shipper to ship you a helmet? No. It's just, why can't people be honest and upright? You know, if there's nothing else in this world I pride myself in, is being honest, being responsible, being trustworthy. You know, if you're one of my friends and you have told me something in confidence, that's where it stays, always, you know. And I expect the same with my friends. You know, it's just ridiculous, you know. Okay, I'm going to address this. I didn't know if I was going to, but I got on the topic, so I'm going to. I got an email today, and I've kind of known in my head that this existed, but I didn't really know how it worked. I got an email today, just randomly, out of the blue. An email that said, having trouble growing your YouTube channel? Let me help. Let me show you what we can offer you. And I was like, wait a minute. Let me show you our packages. Packages? Yeah, they had leveled like bronze and gold and silver and platinum and all these packages that you could purchase. Okay, you can purchase them. And what did those packages do for you? Well, those packages could get you, depending on the level, X amount of views, get views on your videos. You could get shares of your videos. You could get likes. And you could get subscribers, depending on how much you paid. I was like, wow. Just wow. You know, in my head, I knew it existed. That's all I'll say about it. I know I knew something was fishy out there in the world. And now here's the proof of it. Just blew me away. Blew me away. Here's somebody offering this service. I don't even know if it's legal. I'm assuming it's not, that you could get into like big trouble with YouTube if they found out that that's what you're doing. But wow, again, why? Just why? I mean, is that what it's about? Is that what it's become? That, you know, we need to go buy things to make ourselves something we're really not? I mean, I want to be what I am. I am what I am, okay? I am as true and as down to earth as it comes. What I am is what I am. What you see is what you get. You know what I mean? And I will always be that way. I would never in a million years considering paying for any of those things. I want people to watch my channel, that like me, that want to come back and see more. And it just blows my mind, boggles my mind. All right. Enough of that. Let me lead into another thing that happened today. Again, I mean, 'tis the season of joy, but oh my goodness, 'tis the season for scams as well, right? Why? People, why? You know, there are so many dishonest people in this world. Why? What does that get you further ahead in life? I don't know. I just don't get it. But I had the computer guy come to my house. Okay, let me tell you a little story about the computer guy, first of all. You know, I've got this new laptop, 6 months old. The screen's gone wonky. It's getting all shaky, doing weird things. The Wi-Fi connection hasn't been good. You know, it had some issues. So they were replacing the screen. I got an email and a text saying somebody would be here on Monday. So I waited all day on Monday, waited, and nobody showed up. So I'm like, okay, what is going on with that? I called the number. I was on hold for 2 hours and 20 minutes. I was 31 in line. I got to number 1, next in line. And it told me that like 3 times, and then nothing but music for about 20 minutes. And I'm like, okay, what is going on? I just kept, doing my thing. I made dinner, I cleaned up dinner. I just let my phone go. And then all of a sudden I was like, oh, the music stopped. I go to my phone. Oh, well, that's because the phone call stopped. After 2 hours and 20 minutes. I was like, oh. Anyhow, I checked my voicemails at some point there and realized I had a voicemail from somebody, and I thought it was, from the same day, from yesterday. No, the voicemail apparently was from Saturday. They had tried to send us tech out on Saturday, which I was totally not expecting anybody on Saturday. And since I didn't answer the phone, he couldn't come because, he had to get my permission to come before he could even go get the part. Had to pick the part up at FedEx and then come over. It's a weird system. Anyhow, the guy was like, I'm sorry. He said, I'm going to try to see what I can do to see if I can get that call, and I'll try to come out tomorrow. I'm like, okay, that'd be awesome. He took all my information. He texted me in the morning and he said, I didn't get the call, but it looks like they've assigned it to somebody else. And I said, yep, I already got an email. Somebody should be here today. Thank God that worked. And the guy did show up. Yay. Okay. So he got here and he replaced the screen, which is what we're starting with because it was, shaking and blinking and all kinds of weird things going on. So he replaced the screen. Talked to me about several things computer-wise because I'm still considering a different computer, a desktop that can stay here. That way the laptop could be, freed up and able to do other things rather than serving as a desktop. The guy was really nice, younger kid. And he was like, yeah, I build computers, and I do that on the side. If you'd like me to, get with you at some point and help build a computer that you need, I can help you do that. And then you'd get everything that you would actually need instead of buying some prepackaged, computer that may not meet your needs. I was like, that sounds sweet. That sounds cool. I'm up for that, cool. But again, as I was talking to him, we were talking about the antiviruses and things like that. And he explained a lot to me about antivirus and how that works. And that they're really, most of the times, they're just scammers. And they haven't really put a virus on your computer at all. But they tell you that there's a warning, you got a virus, blah, blah, blah. Come to this site and we'll take care of everything for you. That's when you get in trouble. And when you go to that site for them to fix something, that's when they're scamming. And that's when they're going to get you. I'm like, man, So in the last couple of days, no, just today, actually, all today, I'm just like, why does the world think that there's a scamming way to get ahead, shortcuts, dishonest? Why? So I don't know, it just bothered me, and I thought I would bring it up today and just kind of talk about it a little bit and assure you guys that you will never get any of that from me. I am the most honest, upfront, straight shooter you'll ever meet, probably. It's in my blood. I was raised that way, you know. I lied to my mom once. I lied to my mom. I was like 10, and I was able to play outside in our yard. You know, we lived in a little neighborhood, very small neighborhood. And I was allowed to be in our yard and like at the neighbors right next door. But, you know, if I was going anyplace else, I was supposed to let her know. Well, apparently she'd called for me and I wasn't there. And she'd looked for me and I wasn't in our yard. So when I came in, she was like, "Where were you?" And I was like, "I was in the yard." And she's like, "No, you weren't. You just lied to me." Oh, so back in the day, you know, our parents, you know what they did? Yeah, me and a bar of soap had a really good time that day. Yep. She got the soap out and she got that soap in my mouth and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, oh my gosh, that was the worst thing. I cried and carried on. And I remember going into my room and licking my pillow, trying to get that taste out of my mouth, that soap. And you know what? I never lied to my mom again. It was just, no, not worth it. I wouldn't have been in that much trouble if I had told her I'd went 2 doors further down the street. I wouldn't have been in as much trouble. You know what I mean? The lie got me in more trouble than the action I did wrong. And I've always remembered that. And I live my life that way, right? That's how I live my life. Be honest with people, be truthful, even if it's painful. But truth and honesty will get you a whole lot further in life than dishonest. And I guess, you know, because this all happened today, I thought now would be a good time to share it. It's not Christmas related, I understand that. But in a way it is, I guess, because, you know, it is the season of caring and loving and giving. And I guess it brings me to a wish I would have. You know, people ask all the time, you know, what would you like if you could have anything, you know, anything at all for Christmas? You know, it's easy to say, you know, peace, love, harmony, all those things. And I mean, they're all excellent, absolutely. And I would wish for those as well, you know, as well as just that people are good, natured, honest, hardworking people, reliable. You know what I mean? Just think about it. If the whole world was that way, if every single person you met was trustworthy and honest and hardworking and just had those good old-fashioned values instilled in them, what kind of a wonderful world would we live in? I mean, really, wouldn't that be the ultimate, you know? It just made me think of all that. With the Christmas season, the holidays and everything. Kindness, giving, caring, honest people, you know, I will gravitate towards them all the time, every day. I mean, I've said it before, my circle of friends is small. And sometimes you're not my friend immediately. You know, it takes a little bit of time. It takes a little bit of getting to know someone and knowing that, you know, you really can trust them, that they really are, you know, the kind of person that you think they are. I have been blessed to have friends that were like that I knew that I could just rely on. And some of them from the instant I met them. There are a few. Those are my real in-life friends. I mean, I don't mean to say real. My other friends are real too, but I mean my friends that I see, you know, that I live near. I've met some of those and it was instant. It really was. Sorry, needed a drink. But, you know, and I guess it's harder, a little bit harder when it's virtual because you don't see the people. You don't get to see their face when you talk to them. You don't get to know their reactions really to things that you say and whatnot. And it's a little harder, I think, to maybe build some of those friendships that are online or virtual type friendships, but it certainly happens. It certainly happens. Like I said, for me, sometimes it just takes a little more time, a little more relating with people to really know that, hey, I like this person. I believe in this person. I trust this person. And, you know, I start to trust a little more and share a little more. You know how it goes. I recently had somebody share things with me, and it's one of my virtual, you know, like YouTube friends, share some things with me that were difficult for them to share with me, because, you know, private things are hard to share. And I was honored. I was totally honored that they did share stuff with me that, like, you know, they don't share with everybody, that they trusted me. I always want to be that person that can be trusted, that, you know, you could come to, you could talk to, you could share with. Everything will be private. And I'm not a judgy person. I don't judge people, you know. I may not understand. I may not agree, but I don't judge. And if you have proven yourself as a good person, a kind person, an honest person that I know I can turn to or trust, you know, that's the most important thing right there. The other stuff is stuff, and we're okay with it. We can be different. We can disagree, and we can, you know, have different opinions. It's all right. I know this took a whole weird turn, right? And I told you I didn't really know what I was going to talk about when I sat down, but this is kind of the turn it took. And I hope it's not too, I don't know, sappy, or I don't know. That's not the word. You know what I mean? Anyhow, that's just what popped up today. And based on things that had happened today, it's where the whole conversation headed. So, but thank you to the people that I meet here on YouTube, the people who are kind, the people who share. I mean, it's amazing how many people share personal things with me, and I am honored that you trust me with that. I know that I can't be close with every single person because there are many of you, but, you know, I will always try to listen and understand where you're coming from. And that's why I still try to comment on all the videos, because so many times somebody has something that's very important to them that they're saying. And I try to understand where they're coming from and, you know, respond appropriately. So I appreciate that you trust me with that. And I continue to strive to be that way always. Okay? Just so you know. Anyhow. I will put a little footage of our trip to the racetrack and the lights. I took a little actual video footage I plan to include in this. Just a few minutes. So if you didn't watch the live, or if you don't want to watch the live, you can get a couple minutes anyhow of some beautiful Christmas lights and stuff like that. So, yeah, it was fun. Our zoo, our local zoo, does a Christmas light up walkthrough. And if it wasn't so flippin' freezing cold here, I've talked about maybe doing that with Shannon and Devin, you know, one night, just going to the zoo. You have to walk, you know, in the zoo. You have to be outside. The other thing, we were in our car, nice and warm, toasty. But we've talked about maybe taking a trip to the zoo and just doing a walk through one night and looking at the lights there. It may happen, it may not. I don't know. You'll know if I do it. You'll know. How's that? But I still like to just drive around, you know, in the car. We still have a lot of people around that, you know, put out Christmas lights and decorate their yards and their houses and things like that. I still love to do that. Dale and I, as we drive around sometimes at night, are just like, oh, look at that place. You know, we love to do that. There's a little bit of footage of that too. A little town near us where he used to live for many years, Eaton Rapids. We were there one night, and there's a couple houses we knew that always like put on a nice display. And I got a little bit of footage of that as well. So that'll be here at the end of the video. So if you want to see some beautiful Christmas lights, stay tuned till the end. And I'll share a little bit with you. Okay, a couple different places. So anyhow, what else? Christmas premieres. Oh my gosh, you guys, the Christmas premieres, those will start on Christmas Eve. Okay, Pippa has organized it and talked with different creators and gathered everybody and made a schedule. And premieres will be running from Christmas Eve morning all the way through the day after Christmas. So each creator has an hour-long spot. A premiere is different. Like when we do a, what am I trying to say? When we do DP-a-thon, those are live. Okay, people are live. They're there. This is a premiere, so it's pre-recorded video. It's not happening as you watch it, but you can comment and interact just like you would on any regular live. Okay, so you can talk, you can chit chat, and many times the creators will be there in the messaging, the text boxes to chat and whatnot in the comments. I plan to be there during mine because mine is at like 10 o'clock in the morning on Christmas Eve. I hope I have enough of these A's. They seem to be running low. I think I'm going to run out. I really do. As I'm sitting here looking at this canvas, I'm pretty sure I'm going to run out. Yeah. Darn. I mean, there's more here. There's a bunch here. There's some more up here. I'm going to run out for sure. Huh. Wow. Unless I have, wait. I got extra bags somewhere. Let me rethink that. I think I have extra bags of A, because I know I have extra bags of the AB. I bet you they're in the kitchen. Okay. Whew. I bet you I have more. Okay. Relax. Crisis averted. I'm pretty sure that's where they're at. I'm like, wow, there's a lot of A's in here. Like, they can't have misjudged that badly. No. Okay. I think I'm good. Okay. So yeah, the Christmas premieres, those will be fun. Everybody's doing something a little different. Mine's a lot of different things. Okay, it's not just one thing. It's a lot of different stuff. It goes from this to that to this. I just threw a whole bunch of things in there. Just to make it kind of fun. Show you different stuff. So yeah, I'm excited for those. I probably won't be able to watch them all, like live or when they're premiering, I should say, but they're still going to be there to go back and watch later. And I'll certainly catch the ones that I can't watch live. I'm not planning on watching all of them as they happen, but, I do have things to do. So that takes us to Christmas, right? Christmas. Still don't really have plans narrowed down for Christmas. I think I'm going to have Shannon and Devin come over this weekend. And we'll do some baking. I'm not going to do a ton. I don't do a ton of baking. Besides that, I'm trying to lose 30 pounds. I don't need a lot of that stuff around, right? I just need a little bit. And if nothing else, I can have a few different kinds of cookies, the peanut butter balls, and be able to have some stuff to get to my mom and dad. If we don't get to see them, I don't know. We'll see how it goes. If nothing else, maybe I can get to their house and just give them some goodies. And yeah. If they came over, I would really want, we have an upstairs and a downstairs. And I would really prefer that, not too many people mingle close to each other, Like some people could be like downstairs or something. I just don't know yet how it'll work. But we'll find out. Better plan that pretty quickly because it is coming up, isn't it? I think I heard today 11 days until Christmas. Maybe 10. Is today the 15th? I think it is. Must have heard that yesterday. But yeah. There's that. I'm going to put this out there, and I don't think that my partner has yet, but we've been planning, okay, our January collab. First of all, let me finish talking about this one. This collab with Kelly, KO Krafts with Kelly. We're each doing a little giveaway each week. My giveaway will be at the end of this, and I'll show you the next week's prize, because mine are a little different each week. So it just requires commenting, really. Just comment on our videos, on our WIP and chats, and you get a little goodie each week. And then at the end, there will be something like larger, bigger, you know, and I'll do that in January after the collab is over. It's been fun. The Instagram hashtag DP Holiday Joy. There's a lot of stuff in there. I went in one day and I was like, man, there's a lot of pictures in here. Love it, you guys. Keep posting them. I went in and I liked a whole bunch of things one day, and I was like, wow, there's a lot in here. So cool to see what you guys are working on for Christmas, your Christmas project, your holiday joy. Awesome. So yeah, keep doing it. I love it. Okay. I don't look every day, but when I do, you know, I see everybody and it's fun. So I hope you guys have been having a good time, getting some things done for the holidays, working on something that's making you happy and bringing you joy. Yeah, that's what it's all about. Okay. My next collab is in January, of course. January's coming real quick, so I thought maybe I should start to announce this. It is with Ureli, you know, on YouTube. And my daughter is actually joining us. My daughter does have a YouTube channel. She has a homesteading channel. She does do a little diamond painting. She hasn't done much of it lately, I don't think. Very busy on the farm, you know what I mean? But she's got a painting she's going to work on. And I'm talking to her right now about her level of involvement, depth of involvement, what she wants to do exactly. So the details aren't completely ironed out yet for the whole thing, but I will tell you this. It is going to be an event based on books. Okay? At first it was going to be a Harry Potter event because we both love Harry Potter. Ureli and I and Shannon, we all love Harry Potter, and that's how the whole thing kind of started. And then we thought Harry Potter would be a little too limiting for some people to say you had to do something based on Harry Potter. So we came up with the idea of a diamond painting that's based around a book you like, a story you like, a fairy tale. You know, you can take that to many different levels, but, you know, for example, Harry Potter is book. So paintings that are based on Harry Potter. If you like some of the fairy tales, you know, Sleeping Beauty, Snow White, those kinds of things. There are paintings out there that you could do that would reflect those. I'm thinking of like a dreamer design that people say reminds them of Anne of Green Gables, another book. So it's up to you and your creativity and, you know, what you like to read. If you like to read suspense thrillers, I'm sure you can find a diamond painting out there that would fit the bill. So just, it'll be fun. Just kind of get creative. It reminds me of school. Instead of having a Halloween parade one year, or maybe we did it at a different time of year. I don't remember for sure. But we did what we called a book character parade. And so you had to have a book, and you dressed up as a character from that book, and we had a little parade about it. And people made signs about their book or carried their book and, you know, things like that, and dressed up like one of the characters in their book. And it was a blast. It was a hoot. Some people got really, really creative with that, and it was just fun. Kind of reminds me of that. You know what I mean? So that's what we're doing in January. So think about it. I know it's kind of a little late notice, I guess, but think about that. See what you might have laying around that you could, you know, potentially attach to a book theme. And, you know, of course, we're going to have prizes. We're talking about that right now, how we want to do that, what we want to give. And got some ideas. It's going to be unique. Okay. It's going to be unique. Just remember, it's kind of a book theme attached to diamond painting. Okay. So we're working on it. It should be neat. Yeah. Okay. I'm going to stop chatting and I'm going to, first I'll do the drawing for the winner for this week. And no, I don't think I did it that way. I'm just going to show you the prize for this week. I don't know. I'll see what I did last week and I'll do the same thing. Okay. So I'll be back in a little bit with a drawing for sure of my winner. And then we'll go from there. Okay. Here is the giveaway portion. I know this is a little weird. It's on my keyboard, but you saw it already. It's one of the little paintings, the Christmas paintings. This is like a little woody car. There's probably a Christmas tree in it. And a little pack of goodies here. Cover minder, washi tape, rhinestone stickers, fun little stuff. It's in last week's video if you want to see it in more detail. So here is my computer. I have the video link. Link the video up here. That's last week's WIP and chat. Filtered out duplicate users, 1 comment only, please. Then we scroll down here to the start, and then we get to see who wins. Are you ready to see who wins? Let's see who wins the little goodies. Okay, look for your name. Look for your name. And it's not working. Why isn't it working? Oh, we have to get the comments first. Let's get the comments. Okay, it should work now. One more step. Unique comments, 53. Okay, let's try this one more time. Should work now. Okay, let's go. There they go. Do. Lena, scrap addict. Wow. She said, I loved teaching for 35 years, but the last thing I want to do is sub. She heard that I was subbing again. I subbed 2 days, Lena, just 2. That's all so far. And I've turned down 3 jobs. Yeah. Anyhow, congratulations, Lena. Contact me. My email is below in the video. You can email me. Instagram, you can find me there. Wherever you can find me, let me know. Get a hold of me and I'll send you out your gift. All right. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to show you next week's prize. Are you ready for next week's? All right. Let's go look at next week's prize. We are trying to get into the International Speedway to do the light parade thing, and I see this. We're not even to the ticket booth yet, but look at here. This is so cute. Look at, it's a guitar and a cowboy, and look at, he's roping a bull. Oh, there's a lot of like country looking ones. Oh, they're advertisements.
Probably for the
like the Minutemen sewer and drain cleaning.
Oh, well, there you go.
Lester Brothers. And then look at these guys must be advertising. Oh, look, he's throwing a gift. That's cool. Yeah. Can you see the gift going? That's cool.
Yeah. Must be
pretty cool.
Sponsors.
We'll be back. Dang, we still haven't hit the ticket booth yet?
No.
Once you're in too, man.
Uh-huh. I'm going back.
You don't get out, do you?
Uh-oh.
Food concession? Holy hell, we got food here.
It's expensive.
I'm sure it is. We got some snacks. Superior Industrial Sales and Service. Please stay in your vehicle. Ticket booth ahead. There's the snack line over there if you want snacks.
Snacks over there. We're going here.
It's a little food truck thing. Yeah, we don't need snacks. We don't need snacks. This is immense, isn't it?
Oh, there you go.
Somebody coming the wrong way or what?
No. That's
Oh, it's looping.
Yeah.
It's looping.
Yeah.
Loop to poop.
So which way do we go?
The only way you can go, honey.
Left.
Left. Yep, you go left. Is this the ticket booth?
I don't know.
No, not yet. Not yet. Ticket booth ahead. This is crazy town, isn't it?
Yeah.
Wow. That Merry Christmas is backwards for us because there's a road out there, I'm going to assume.
Yeah.
You get to see a whole light show before you ever pay. Emergency exit that way. Okay, we're not exiting.
This will freak out. Right?
Yeah. That's right. We'll stay in your vehicle. Wow, we're missing a whole bunch of stuff already. I'm just gonna, okay, hang on. I'm just gonna go. Here's a little place right here in our little neighboring town. They always do this. Look at all that stuff, you guys. There's millions of lights there.
So this is the neighbors across the street.
Then the neighbors across the street, they thought they'd get in. Well, this is two families here, though.
Well, yeah.
Dueling Christmas decorations. Yeah, there you go.